Hello, welcome guys. So I think we are live now, and so this is our first live stream, and today we will be creating a banner page for our YouTube live streams. And just before that, let me share the link of the live stream. And in the meantime, we will wait for a few seconds so that other people can join. So let me know if the volume is too high or low. I'll just change the volume. I haven't done a live stream on the YouTube, so this is my first time. I have done a live stream a lot of time on the Twitch. Okay, let's see. Just a second guys, I'm sharing the link. So we have our own Discord server. Okay, so the link has been shared on our Discord server. You can even join our Discord server. I will share the link in the chat. And I will start with a brief introduction. My name is Yashu Mittal, and along with that, we have another co-founder, and his name is Fazal, and he lives in Singapore, and I live in India. And we both work on this project together. We use Discord for every chat and work in a collaborative way. And that's all. And you can even follow me and the Fazal on our social medias. I'll share the link for our Twitter handle also. So this is my Twitter handle. Okay, and I'm sorry about this background noise. Actually, there's during the rush hours the traffic is quite high, so that's why I'm apologizing in advance. Okay, so again, today we will work on a banner page where we will actually we will create a banner page for the YouTube live stream, so that if we do a live stream in future, so that they could know that yeah, this is the Maker Marketplace and we are doing a live stream. Okay. Like I think music is not working properly. Okay, it's working. Okay, great. So I'm probably thinking to start with some kind of a dimension that I don't know, like what are the dimensions for the YouTube banner page. I need to see that. And let me know guys, like what is the status of the live stream, like is there any kind of a problem with the live stream? because like I am from my end, I think the stream health is, you can say, okay, not very good too. Yeah. Okay, you know what, let's start with something. So we will create, or we can use some kind of a frame, or we can go for, there is no option for YouTube. Okay, we can go for Twitter post. Okay. Okay, now by the way, like I have created a landing page, we have shared on the Twitter handle of Makers Marketplace. So I will just get a reference from that and work from there only. So I will name this YouTube banner page, or banner design. Here is the, okay, here it is, the design. So we have actually designed the landing page itself, and I have coded the landing page also, but there are a few things left to work on, and we will soon release the new landing page also. Okay, so here's the design itself. So I like this concept where we have this the content on the left side, and on the right side we have a video. So we will use similar concept, but with some modifications. Okay, so this part looks good. Let me put Figma here. Figma, yeah, this one. It's taking a lot of time to load the page. So regarding this design, what I'm thinking is that first of all, I want to use this two things. Obviously I want to use this, that obviously that whenever most of the time we will do the live stream, we will do a live stream together, me and the fuzzer. And so obviously we want to keep this, that instead of made by, we can use some other term, maybe like I don't know like what to use, or we can change it later on. Like currently I don't know like what to write over here. Okay, so for the makers marketplace, marketplace for creator looks fine. We don't need the buttons over here. Of course we need the logo also. I need to copy the logo. I need to copy the logo. I need to copy the logo. Okay, so we got the logo. Okay, and in the meantime, just interruption, you can say, or a promo, that we got our own Discord community on the Discord itself. You can join the Discord server. The link is in the chat only. You can see there are a bunch of people joined over here, and we have a lot of chat over there. We talk about a lot of things, and you can even see that we have a lot of channels. We got the hunt itself, the launch, the learn, beta, code, and more stuff. And apart from that, even the development of the makers marketplace, we are me and the further are working together on this project. So all the collaboration happens on the Discord itself. So you can see we have a separate channel for each type of work we do. We got the design, the development, the hangout, the stats, the server. And regarding the server channel, I just want to say one thing, that we have a separate Patreon page. If you want to get an access to the server channel, you can become a Patreon, and you can see the stats. Like we use DigitalOcean to host our application. Like currently we are not using, but we are in the process of building the application. So once our application is deployed and live on the DigitalOcean, since we will be using the funds from the Patreon itself, so if you, I think, choose the second tier, in which you get the access to the server channel. So once you get the access, you will be able to see the stats, and we really appreciate if you join our Patreon. And I will also share the link of the Patreon. Okay, so let's get back to the designing part again. We also want to show the YouTube logo. Like I'm not sure that we should show or not. Hmm, we should show that thing. Let's see if we can create some kind of an emoji. Like I'm thinking to add an emoji that will give a good effect that this is something related to the live stream and stuff. Okay, so which emoji should we use? That, here is it. Right. Well, this is not exactly what I expected, but it can work. Or we can create a custom emoji like using this circle. Uh, it is getting raster. I think we need to go for a custom image only. I mean the custom emoji. This will not work. We can add a bit of a stroke to it. Maybe 2 pixel will be sufficient. And the red color. So we need to keep the outer stroke a little bit more darker. Maybe something like this. Yeah, this can work. It looks good, not bad. Yeah, it can work. Okay. Okay, live on YouTube. Uh, I don't think so. We should write the YouTube word itself because obviously we are doing a live stream on YouTube, so that doesn't make any sense to use the YouTube word again until unless we want to share the same banner on other platform. And I can decrease the font size. Okay. So yeah, something like this can work. Oops. Okay, so this can work. Yeah, it can work. Maybe I need to decrease the size of the circle. 25, 20. Okay, this can be 125. Just a second. Okay, looks good. Okay, marketplace for creator, the logo. Let me name this to logo. Okay, so this is the okay. Let me move this out. Okay, just fix this alignment. So instead of like this doesn't look that good, maybe we can try some other option. Like we can create a badge, you can say. It will also give a good effect. Yeah, something like this. Okay, maybe we can text transform uppercase, maybe add a little bit more spacing. Okay, maybe a little bit more bold. Yeah, not bad, you can say. We can keep it and move it out of the canvas. We can use it later on. It looks good, not uh, bad, I suppose. I don't know, but it doesn't give the feel that it's a live stream. It looks like a badge to me. So what's the okay? So it is 84. Okay. Hmm. Well, we can move this a little bit higher, something like this, and this one over here. Hmm. So there's a lot of white space, so which doesn't look good. I can just a second. This is much better. Okay. Now, so this is the first option that we can go for. Let's create another one and let me rename it to banner 1.0. Okay, and this will be banner 2.0. And let me move this over here. Okay, so what another changes we can implement on this one? I don't want the background color to be more whitish. I know because it gave more room to breathe in that it looks nice, but it doesn't still give a convey a message that we are doing a live stream, something like that. You just say that this is a live button and uh, we need more than that. Okay, so why not do it the other way? So I will add a linear effect where the color will be as similar to the colors I have used in the design of the landing page itself. Something like this. We can decrease the opacity of the maybe not. Okay, this looks good, and we can move this one also, and the background we can remove the fill, and the fill color can be white over here. Okay, and regarding the profile pictures, let's make the stroke of the border radius to be white again. And so I'm not able to see the word, like I think there's a word when there's an event. Yeah, I got it. So we will use hosted by. So it will be kind of you can say an online event show. So that will be hosted by me and the founder himself. Okay. And we will decrease the font size to 12. We will decrease the bottom weight. Yeah. I think the background is not accurate because I can see the blue area is more covered than purple one. It looks correct to me, like okay, let it be. You can change it later on. Okay, so let's increase to maybe 50. No, 100. I don't know. Okay, so 50 looks good, and we'll also go. Oops. Okay. adjusted by what is the spacing over here? Come on. Okay, so let me get this 10 pixel and increase the border stroke itself. Okay, something like this will not work. This is too much. I think 2 pixel can work. But since we are using a kind of a what is called a gradient effect, so most of the text will be white or as the logo, as you can see the screen, so it also doesn't look very good. We need to change that also. Okay, I was just tweeting about the live stream on the Twitter. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Okay, so we are done with that. Okay, we are back. And let me try first of all this. Let me make the font everything white. So let's see how it looks on the, if we prototype the frame, let's see how it looks. It will take a little bit of time to load the page itself. Okay, so the first one it looks a little bit more empty, that there is a lot of empty space, and rest looks good, but it doesn't convey the message that we are actually doing the live stream. I mean, it doesn't say that we are working, yeah, something like that. And another one, it's too crowded, you can say, regarding the colors. And there is a I'm still going for the first one. Let me work on the first one. I think in that we can improve something. Okay, so over here we got the, so the banner 2.0 didn't work that much. Let's see banner 1.1. Okay, so over here we have So first of all, we need to say that we are working on something. Like it only say that marketplace for creators. But so the main purpose of this live stream is that we are showing the viewers that whatever work we are doing, the further, and we will be live stream on the YouTube itself. So for that, we are creating this banner page, and obviously there will be a logo, and the logo can be a small. We are live creating marketplace for creators. Hmm. We are live. So maybe we can use the similar concept we I have used in the button for the Patreon and the Discord join button. Hmm. It can work. Yeah, let me try that. That because the button I have designed was quite awesome. Let me see it. Because I just want to say that that we are just live or something like that. You see this this button, I think it's loading. Yeah, now you can see. Yeah, so this button, it's just a rectangle. On the top of that there is a circular, and then the logo, then the text. Yeah, nothing fancy, so we can try this one if it works or not. Okay, so we can write message, we are live. We are live. Okay, we are live on YouTube. Yeah, that will work. Even people find us like where we are live, so say the message that yeah, we are live on the YouTube, and they can just search the Makers Marketplace YouTube channel and watch our live stream. Yeah, that can work. Okay, and let me change the color. So I will use this color as a central and make different variations of it. Like over here I will use this one with a 10% opacity, over here with a 100%, and again 80%. Yeah, and the icon, okay, let's see. So we can just use a simple circle with a white color in it. I think it will look weird, I don't know. Yep, it looks weird. Definitely looks weird. Let me see if there is any icon for the live stream stuff. And by the way, I just almost forgot to give credits that I'm using the background music from Free Code Camp live stream. So definitely go check out the Free Code Camp channel, and they got a lot of awesome stuff where you can learn to code. So I'm using their live stream to play the background music. So definitely go check out Free Code Camp YouTube channel. And if you want to get your company or yourself sponsored, you can definitely become a Patreon on our Patreon page. The link is in the chat itself. Okay, so back to the design. I'm just looking for an icon just to get a reference that what kind of icon we can use. So this is just you can say a badge. I was going for a circular shape, but over here it is in the rectangular shape. Okay. So we can go for the rectangular shape also, but I don't know like what difference it will make. Or we can use yeah, Facebook Live. So I think they got an awesome badge over there, because you know when we do a live stream on the Facebook, so they got a special live icon which shows up on the video. So we can try that out. I thought it would look good, but it didn't look good because of the icon itself. Rest, you know, the button itself look nice, so we can skip that out. What happened to the music? Yep, here it is. Facebook Live. Where is the icon? I need just the icon only. And I hope I can use the icon. Like the copyright stuff, I have to check that out also. Facebook Live icon. Okay, let me search this. Facebook Live icon. Oh, here it is. Vector eyes. I hope it is in the SVG so that I could just use it. Yeah, it is in the SVG. We can use it. Okay, let me just copy the SVG code. Okay, I'll just subtract this out. Uh, okay, now it looks good. Okay, so now if I just if I just subtract it, I just get the transparent background. So it's kind of cool. Now I can just resize it and use anywhere I want. Okay, we need to fix the height. It is in the point somehow. Yep, looks good now. Yep, totally. What is happening to the music? It is not working. Let me change the music. Okay, nice. Now let's back to the design work. Now what happened to the music again? It really sucks that it doesn't work because I'm trying to concentrate on the design part, and like music it's kind of a thing that it helps to concentrate because it works for me that whenever I want to do some design work or like the coding stuff, I just wear headphones and then play some music and it works for me. So instead of creating, I will use building. So building gives a more it add more emphasis to the to the to the canvas. Building marketplace for creators. So instead of creators, we can use makers, I suppose, or we can just use building makers marketplace. Okay, let's give the line height 100%. Let's see now how it looks. Just to test it out. So it's already 50 minutes guys, and I think the live stream is going awesome, and I don't see any error in the or any problem with the live stream quality. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay, so looking at the color contrast, I mean the second one looks good. The button is quite bright, and we need to decrease the size of the live button, and the heading looks good. It gives more emphasis. um, we need to decrease the margin from the top itself. Okay, let's do these three things. Let's decrease the size of the button first. So I think 35 pixels will be sufficient. Let's see. Okay, now regarding the heading, so what's the spacing? It's, let's make it 20 pixel, and okay, so it is 88, so we can go for maybe 60 or 80 only. So let's try 60 first of all. The music is kind of distracting, or it's kind of harsh. Let me change the music again. Okay. Okay, so now it works. Okay, so it looks good. uh, I might need to decrease the spacing. uh, so instead, let me change this position of the live button itself, and the logo itself, so the position doesn't match. So I'll create another canvas with banner 1.2, and over here we will switch the places of the logo and the yeah, and let's change it to 50. Okay, it can work. Okay, so something like this. I know it might look weird. Let's see. So this is the first one with the spacing all fixed up properly, and this is the second one, and this is yeah, this is the second one. So this one looks much better as compared to this one, because that live button, like, it's looking kind of weird that the size is quite big. Okay, so we can go for this one. The font weight looks nice. It matches with the live badge also, and let me change this to made by. Instead of made by, we can go for hosted by or in collaboration, something like that, or just write hosted. Host by, yeah. I hope it sounds like perfect, like hosted by or host by. Okay. So let's create banner 1.3, where I was thinking to create a custom badge with the brand with the brand font itself, because it might match the title font and it will give a kind of good impression. Oops. Okay, and now the text itself will be live. Let's make it center and center from here. Maybe let's try extra light first of all. Let's see what happens. And increase the spacing to 3, maybe 5, and yeah, something like this. Okay, let me change the color to white. Okay, so let's see now how it looks. It might look weird because of the font weight, but we can change that later on and see how it goes. Okay, it looks weird. Let's change the font. Oops, font weight regular, not so good. We also need to decrease the font size. Okay, so how about now? Nope, we need to move it a little bit below over here. Nope, 1 pixel higher. Okay, how about now? It doesn't give that exact same type of words. How about semi-bold? We cannot go for semi-bold because it might look similar to this one. So it's always that we have to go for the bold or the extra bold. Because the end goal is that we need to give more emphasis to the live button, that to show that we are live. Okay, it looks good. Maybe we can add a little bit more extra creativity. So we can add patterns, something like that. Let me see if I can find some patterns. I'm just opening a website to see if there are any pattern available that suits the this page. It might be a bit distracting because the motive here is to just show the people that yeah, this is the thing and we are doing this thing. Okay, let's see what we find. No, this will not work. Let me search over here pattern. Okay, so we got a bunch of pattern. Let's see now this if this works or not. So let me share the screen now. Okay, so here are the patterns. So this pattern looks like a wall pattern, like a wallpaper, something like that. So this might not work. Yeah, this might not work. Or maybe we can add some kind of a blob. Maybe let's see if that works. Blob. I forgot the URL. What was the URL now? It was blob maker or blob pattern, something like that. Here it is. It's blob maker. So you should definitely check out this uh, tool. It's very awesome. We can create any kind of a shape. Just set the contrast and the complexity, and you will get the exact shape you want. Well, not the exact shape, but it's kind of a random shape. You can just hit this button to refresh and see which shape you want. According to the design we are building, I mean the design we're actually designing, over there it might not look good. But we have to create another page. For example, when we are offline and we are not doing a live stream. But since when we are live, um, then people will see the screen only. But when we are not live, hmm, so we can use this same image but with a different live button. Um, Live stream offline. Like, what is the color? Like, do you know, guys, the color we use for the when we are doing a live stream and then we have end date? Like, I hope like you are getting what I'm trying to say. I think the color is around gray, something like that. Okay, so let me see, like offline. If we search offline, like what would we get? Okay, no search results. uh, Maybe disconnect, something like that. Oh, not discount, disconnect. Okay. Hmm. So why there is a heart shape? Anyway, okay. We can use like the thing I was looking for is not here, but I get the color, like what type of color I will use. I'm thinking some kind of a gray color. And see which one will work. Wait a second. It doesn't give a nice overview to the design. That red color was giving a lot of emphasis to the design itself, so we can keep the red color only. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just export this. Wait a second, I need to add the URL. Should I add the URL? I'm not sure. Maybe to an external website. Because this image will show up when we are not doing a live stream. You can say it's some kind of a temporary cover page. So ultimately we need to redirect the users by showing the cover page that this is a, we can use the website obviously, but since the website is not ready yet and it's still in the process of development, I mean there is a temporary page which is not very much, yeah, nice, you can say. Okay, makers marketplace. If you just go to makers marketplace, you will see it doesn't look very nice. See, told you, it's just a simple page. I'm working on the website itself. uh, we can add it, but I think we can go for this one. It kind of looks good. Okay, so let me export this. Like I hope it works properly because of the dimensions. Like I don't know what dimension does YouTube supports. YouTube live stream banner size. The funny thing is that like I have completed the design and now I'm checking the canvas size. Banner size guide. Okay, later on let me just try to export it and see if it works. Okay, let me rename it to YouTube banner. Yeah, YouTube banner can work. Let's export it to PNG and set the export size to 2x. It means it will be double the size of the export. I forgot to check that if it is aligned or not. So it is aligned. I can do the grouping stuff later on. So let me do it right now. Live badge. Okay, so it's done. Let's see the image. Yep, looks good, not bad. So I will just update the image. So once I end this live stream, I will update the image and you will be able to see this this image whenever we are offline on the YouTube. But I should definitely say you should subscribe to our YouTube channel on the Makers Marketplace. You should also become a Patreon. We got three types of tier. Let me show you the page itself. Okay, so this is our Patreon page. As you can see, we got a different type of tiers: the donor sponsor, and the bronze sponsor, and the silver sponsor. So we got three types of tier. So you can go for the donor sponsor with $5 per month, or $10, or if you can even sponsor your company itself. So there are a bunch of rewards also. As you can see, you can get your company name or your name or your file picture on our homepage website, and you will get the sponsor role, and we will send you stickers and t-shirt if possible, and all other previous perks like the previous perks in the smaller tiers. And obviously you will get the Discord rewards also, so once you will join the Discord. So you should definitely join our Discord community also. You can see there are awesome people in the Discord community, and you should love talking to them. Okay, and that's all for today's live stream, and I will see you in next one. See you. Bye bye.